Welcome back to Epicurious, and my guest today is Chef Stanley Wong of New York's Spice Market Restaurant. Now, Stanley, I've been cooking street food all day, but you've got something cooking. Tell me what you have.
Making a pork satay with a pickled vegetable.
Tell me about Spice Market. Tell me about the restaurant.
The concept is Southeast Asian street food in a setting like very unusual for New York. It's very like a lot of antique woods we got from India and Burma and Thailand.
So street food is really what it's all about.
Yes.
Why street food? Why did that come to be the menu concept?
It's just something you eat in Asia. There's like the streets are lined with vendors and street hawkers.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
From Singapore to Hong Kong.
Kuala Lumpur and in India, all you eat is really street food.
So this is really perfect, and this is a great recipe. You want to, can those cook while while we come down and look at this? Because you brought the most beautiful pork in today. Tell me about this.
It's a piece of a pork shoulder. It's called pork butt. We use a Nyman Ranch cut. It's a very nice marbled, like very fatty piece
beautiful fat.
Yes, it
really.
is.
I mean, which is good because that's flavor.
That's where the flavor is and the tenderness of the meat, really.
So how do you make the sautés? Show me how you do that.
You just fold. You have it like sliced by your butcher, you know, very thin, or if you have a slicing machine.
That really has to be done on a machine.
Yes.
And then you use the paper to separate the slices?
Just to separate them, yeah. You should freeze it first, and then you defrost it a little bit, and then you start slicing.
So a good butcher would do this for you.
Yes. And what you use is you use soaked skewers so they don't burn on your barbecue or on your grill, and you just skewer them on like this.
So this is not just chunks of pork on a skewer, and it's more tender this way, isn't it?
It's more tender, and it doesn't fall off the stick also.
And there's one that we have done. That is great. Look at this. This is beautiful.
Take one off,
so beautiful. Look, I'm going to do one too. Now this is sort of the folding is so cool, right? Folded in thirds like that?
Yes. And then
you
just pierce it here.
Pierce it through the...
And like knitting, you just
like
go
knitting
like
around. And then through the top again. You know what? I'll do some more of these. How are those doing over there? They smell great. Why do they smell so good? What did you have on them?
You have sesame on there, lemongrass, garlic, and a little bit of sugar. So
is that all of this?
Sweetness, all of
marinade?
This. I'm going to show you how to cut the lemongrass.
Now this is amazing. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not even going to look at that. That's your lemongrass, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How did you get it like that? You going to show me that?
What you do is you take the outer leaf off.
Okay. You just discard that?
Yes. Cut off the stem.
Okay. Beautiful.
And then you pound it a little bit, so it automatically breaks down in like...
Just with the back of a knife?
That's right, yeah. If you want, you can give it a few more lengthwise cuts,
right?
And then you just...
And it just falls into a very fine dice.
That's right, yeah.
Which you need that, don't you? Because it's very coarse and...
It's very coarse, yeah, but you still want it fine enough so it's not too fibrous on your marinade then.
Beautiful. So now what else is in the marinade? Why don't you show me the marinade?
So we have some lemongrass here. We have some lemongrass, obviously.
There's the lemongrass, great fragrant, and no acidity.
No acidity.
Just great
very aromatic oils in there, yeah. We have toasted sesame seeds.
Great. Sesame seeds.
We have some chopped garlic.
My mouth is watering just from like the aroma that's coming off the sautés, man.
Chopped,
they're great.
Shallots, let me take them off though, they're done by now.
Good, good. So those are ready to go just about, aren't they?
Okay.
Beautiful.
If you want, you can add here, we have some oyster sauce.
Okay, I'll do this. Oyster sauce.
You have some caramel.
Now, what do you mean caramel? You made some caramel?
Just
some sugar?
Yeah.
Caramelized
sugar and a little bit of water.
What is that, sesame oil?
That's, no, that's fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
And that's it. That's it,
really. Right?
You just combine all these.
And then where do you go with that? Here we go. Here are the pork sautés. You brush that on, or do you soak that overnight? What do you do?
You just brush it on, like just before you put them on the grill, really.
Beautiful. Show me really, what I want to see is what's so important about this is the presentation of something like this too. How do you serve this? Do you
I have a banana leaf here. I just put it on the grill here. And then by doing that, it changes the color and gets nice and shiny.
This is obviously the sauté that I made because it's falling apart. The one that you made don't fall
ready,
apart.
Obviously. Yeah. So the banana leaf is already there, and then we just place the pork sauté on the plate, and we have a vegetable pickle with it. It's just cauliflower, jicama, which is a root, some bell peppers, chilies, and then marinated in some a marinade of vinegar, sugar, salt, and mint.
So much flavor right there. So your pickled vegetable, your satay. This is really what Spice Market is all about, right? Thank you so much,
Thank
Chef.
you.
Thanks for coming. This is great. We've been doing street food. We've got more street food coming up. A classic New England street food, lobster rolls. Don't go away.